What's up, Alex? Good to see you. Welcome back to Singapore. It's not your first time here, nor fighting in Asia. What is it about you think that brings you out to Asia? Do you put your hand up for these? You fought all around the world.
Well, I just don't deny fights. I'm a warrior. Whatever fight you offer me, I'm going to take it. I want to test my abilities. And I guess they put me in Asia a lot because I'm Bruce Leeroy.
Makes sense to me. Are you expecting, you're an entertaining guy, are you expecting the pairing with Giga to produce fireworks?
Doesn't matter. I feel like I'm entertaining enough even if my opponent isn't.
And how big of a test is this and an opportunity for you to fly up the rankings?
Every fight is always the biggest test of my life. There is no fight that is less or more than another. I don't look at it as a progression, I look at it as a doing or just an action that I'm performing in order to see where I'm at in the standings at the moment of time, not anything to do with the future or past.
How do you feel about rankings in general?
Doesn't matter to me. I feel like rankings are kind of fickle. Some people are ranked above their actual station, and I'm here to prove it.
Thank you. Next question for Alex.
So Alex, you made a long-time career in not only MMA but also in UFC. It seems like this fight, if you win this fight, it can be a closest position to get the title shot. But what do you think about this?
Don't really think about it too much. Like I said, these things do not matter to me. Fighting is something that I love to do. It's what I do. It's a lifestyle. Martial arts is to me. Therefore, it's a part of the journey. There is no destination for me. I took the fight on a shorter notice than I would usually take the fight. It's just, I don't care. It's just, let me fight. Let me do the thing that I love to do the most in life. So I do understand that winning this fight and beating people at higher rankings does push me further and closer to a title shot. But once again, I'm here to prove how good I am to myself and has nothing to do with the accolades or treasures that I can possess in achieving such rankings.
And you also not only competing in MMA but also grappling, Fury Pro grappling last few years. So what is your purpose in competing in a grappling show?
I love martial arts. I love doing it. There is no purpose. There is no reason. I have no reason for doing what I do. Simply doing it.
Okay. In case if your contract allowed to compete in other martial arts like karate combat or kung fu shows, you're not fighting over there?
Of course, why not? I mean, if I'm allowed to do so and compete in different levels of martial arts to see where I stand, of course, I'm always excited to compete. I would like to see. I just like doing it, man.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have another question, Andrew?
The main event features two legends in this division. What do these two guys mean to you in terms of as somebody who loves martial arts?
I love martial arts doing it. I don't like watching it. So they're great fighters. They don't mean anything to me in particular, but it would be a good fight for them to have. I don't really think about that too much, man. I don't keep up with sports. It's hard for me to do it. I like doing it.
So you never think too much about opponents?
Never. I honestly probably look at tape of my opponents maybe the week of the fight week. I don't think about my opponents too much. I think I have such a unique style that no matter how much a person prepares for me or tries a game plan against me, they must switch up what they're doing at that moment in order to keep up with what I am performing at.
So what about opponents in terms of their relationship to you and what they bring out of you?
Oh, definitely. I always feel the tougher the opponent, the best it brings out of me. It causes me to really dig down deep and show my true colors.
Do you ever think about what you would ask Bruce Lee if you had a chance?
No, I never thought about that.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Do we have another question?
Okay. Alright, I also to see many fighter same as you, like why they fighting because of enjoying, But those were almost those were getting old and getting mature, and then they start to get concerned about the financial or their value, and then they lost that kind of a fresh mind, like you said. But how you can keep that kind of a mindset, you fighting because of you love this sports.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question
Yeah,
one more time?
it's so many fighters lost, at mindless why they fighting in this sports.
Yeah.
Because they are enjoying it, but they getting old, they have to concern about the financial or their value or something like that,
Yeah.
And they lost that kind of mind. But how you can keep this mind in such a long time?
Well, this is something I said before. Whether I was in the UFC or not, whether I was fighting professionally or not, I would still be doing this for the rest of my life. Martial arts is a part of my expression of myself. So it doesn't matter what stage I'm on. It doesn't matter if I'm on a stage. I could be in my backyard. To me, it's like dancing. When you dance, you don't aim at a particular spot in the dance floor to arrive at. There is no destination in the dance. There's simply in the dance, you just enjoy the dance, and that's what I'm doing. I'm dancing.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do we have another question?
Hi Alex, do you have an immediate goal in the UFC right now?
To win this fight.
And what is your long-term goal then?
I don't have any. I simply wish to be able to do it. I mean, let me try and answer all these questions all at once in that sense. I look at myself as a martial artist. I want to, if I had a goal in mind, I want to be able to do this for the rest of my life. I want to be like those old kung fu masters with the long white beards, and they move so fluently, so elegantly at that old age. There is no reason why your age should catch up to your skill. There is no reason why you should stop it. If you continuously do it and you really breathe it, you can let it go and it will always come back.
What's your favorite kung fu movie of all time?
Whoa, that's hard. I like so many of them. But I guess Fist of Fury was one of my favorites.
True Bruce Lee fan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Do you think your philosophy is kind of liberating for you? Have you always held this philosophy, and has it helped out any other fighters, like colleagues or young fighters? Because I feel fighters often put a lot of pressure on themselves, and they're very single-minded about belts or paychecks.
Well, hopefully the people I've spoken to about this, maybe it has liberated them as well, but it is quite liberating to not to have any destination in mind. Life is long, and it's not all about winning titles or making money and having fame and glory. I mean, I find more importance in having a good time with my wife, or having children in the future, building a home, and this is life. This is life, and martial arts is a part of my life, but it isn't my life. I love doing it every single day, but hopefully that can inspire some people to not take it so seriously, because after you win or lose, Georges St. Pierre said it really, really well. Before he would go into fights, he would go take a trip around the city, and he would realize that the old lady carrying groceries to her home is not concerned whether he loses the championship title or not. Life will still go on. About that.
Thank you.
Do we have another question? Thank you, Alex. Where's Leeroy, everyone?